I have seen this, and objective evolutionary scientists readily acknowledge this. Niles Eldridge, a curator at the American Museum of Natural History, says Darwin prophesied the gaps would be filled. It has become abundantly clear the fossil record will not confirm this part of Darwin's predictions, nor is the problem a miserably poor record. The fossil record simply shows that this prediction was wrong. Now, to people with great faith in evolution, that doesn't matter. But hiding these realities from our school children is inexcusable. Censorship has no place.
Okay, people, I just want to say a word. This is a man that is exposing the dogmatist propaganda of religious evolution. Yeah, it's another religion that these dudes have in there and they have you involved in, and it's nothing but a simulation. You understand that? Yeah, and he's talking about that they need to stop programming the kids with the BS. You know what I'm saying? All that propaganda about evolution, the bones, that Darwin told them they're gonna find out, Darwin playing prophet, you know what I'm saying? Telling them that the revelation will come, but the revelation never came, other than it can never be. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this man is digging and exposing. And of course, these videos are going to be really hidden on YouTube.
Science. Worse than that, we hear dedicated propagandists telling students there are transitional forms everywhere. Mm-hmm. And some evolutionists of great faith claim every fossil is a transitional form. Mm-hmm. Michael Roos, one of our nation's leading philosophers of science, a devout evolutionist, acknowledges the fanatical promotion of evolution is religious. Mm-hmm. In the National Post, he says evolution is promulgated as an ideology, a secular religion, a full-fledged alternative to Christianity.
You see that?
He's not saying that's necessarily the case, teaching evolution, but he says we often see fervor that would rival a fundamentalist preacher. Mm-hmm. And we've seen that today. In the journal Science, he says creationists do have a point. This popular evolutionism is often an alternative to religion, and it exists. Mm-hmm. And I agree with Dr. Roos.
So when what is he telling you right there with that? You have to use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because it's telling you some jewels here. Yeah, they got alternative religions masked as science. You see that? Alternative religions masked as a science, dude. Yeah, and they force this stuff on the people because they can. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a simulation.
Fervent dogmatist insisting that their view has no weakness, or we shouldn't talk about it. Mm-hmm. We see religious fundamentalism, not good science. Mm-hmm. Our school children have a right to all the evidence in spite of the propagandistic demands of evolutionary religious fanatics. Please do not hinder that opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Mercer.
Well, thank you for being here. I have a lot of respect for where you've been, what you've seen, what you've done. Mm-hmm. And your comments here, it's very interesting because I've heard it said before, we're talking about a different philosophy of religion. Mm-hmm. I've heard concerns before, is evolution another philosophy of religion?
Mm-hmm. Humanistic naturalism has been defined by the Supreme Court as a religion.
As a religion.
And of course it was Michael Roos, the philosopher of science. I've talked with him 2 different occasions in the past year. He's a nice fellow, but he's as devoted an evolutionist as you'd ever meet. Mm-hmm. But he acknowledges this is religion. And you just listen to the fervor and the dogmatism, and I think that's establishment of religion when we say you teach this and nothing else.
Damn!
I'd like to say that we talk about, again,
It's a
99%
religion.
agreement. The issue of
Dogmatism.
microevolution. We brush our teeth, we
back
wash
then.
our hands, we put a Band-Aid over an open wound. We understand microevolution, the verifiable evidence there. The question has been, as you're suggesting, what the layman calls at least macroevolution, those major changes. We're hearing three things. Number one, there's no discussion, it's all fact. Your comment on that?
That's religious dogmatism. It's false on the face of it, but they affirm it. I believe, and it's a statement of faith.
And we've heard today, we've heard last time, we've heard in November, we've heard in the papers that there's complete agreement among scientists. Is that true?
So what they saying here, people, they delete my videos based in this agreement, this Religio agreement, because it's not scientific. The guy just said it's not scientific, it's I believe shit. You know what I'm saying? So all the videos I've done about the Jews, motherfucker delete all the videos and some channels too, based on that. Because what they did now, this this science is a religion. That's what he stated there. Starting from Darwinism and all them prophets of evolution, it's being not, they've been proven to be, is being proven to be a false prophet in the eyes of the people and in the whole school system. The guys there in court telling him that, there is no prophet came to confirm Darwin bones that they claim is real. No prophet came to confirm that for is not real. So it's all about religion. You want to believe that, that's your belief system. You know what I'm saying? And then they talk about what about the micro evolution. You know what I'm saying? It's talk about the the DNA, the genes, the what they claim that they know today, after they fooling us with the evolution program simulation. Yeah, he expects you to believe in this micro evolution, and they made a covenant. Like there's lots, like a group of scientists, yeah, that made a group, and they claiming that they are the overseers of everyone, and they like if all the videos I made they delete because my opinion doesn't count, because these people decided that they are the authority about everything concerning science, and science is a religion. We're gonna get to that. So we're gonna see another video. They got this guy over there as well. He's explaining about how to deal with this religio bigotry, you know what I'm saying? And how they set up a group. These motherfuckers are still deleting books, people. They deleting the books from the old roll because of their religion. Yeah, and he's teaching people on the internet how to fight them and how to, like if they create a group, like these dudes created a group with 50 or something people, and then there was another group that was created with 60 people, rebuking them. You know what I'm saying? Because they make these groups, and next minute they pass laws based on these clowns. It's all religio.
I am very pleased today to report that a victory has been won in the war for freedom of conscience, freedom of speech, the freedom to think, to write, to publish, and to discuss the ideas that one sees fit. About a week and a half ago, in a prior video presentation, I exposed the existence of a Facebook group titled "'Tis a Shame So Many Books Go Unburned," a group that very seriously, as was later explicitly confirmed by its founder and other members, desired to eliminate coercively any piece of literature that did not agree with radical Catholic dogma professed by the group's members, dogma that was popular around the 16th century. Anything that departed from that worldview, anything that argued against it, anything that offered a dramatically different worldview, including works like The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith, two treatises on government by John Locke, the works of Voltaire, the works of Nietzsche, the works of Ayn Rand, the works of other great authors throughout history, was put on this book's burning list, including a novel by yours truly. Now, I argued that even though this group's ideas were filled with hate and vile and appalling, no censorship of a coercive type should be used against that group. To be consistent with the premises of a free society, we need to allow all speech, even vile and distasteful speech, to exist. However, that did not mean that we should just sit still and allow this kind of thing to pass without any consequences. There need to be consequences to that kind of appalling intolerance, but they should not be legal consequences. They should be social consequences.
But you have to understand that Religio like to burn books. Why they like
Not
to burn
limited to
books.
argumentation.
You know what I'm saying? They like to burn books, but they're gonna keep a copy to themselves. You know what I'm saying? For after the reset, they're gonna make money. That's why how they rule after. They gotta keep all the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because the people then you won't find these books anywhere. Once they collect them and burn them, and only they will keep a copy. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with the, elite stuff.
Contrary and the right ideas, ridicule of the fanatics who would hold such intolerant beliefs, and exposure to as many other people as possible of the fact that there are these appalling sentiments out there, and that certain people hold these sentiments, in an attempt to provoke a justified indignation against that kind of behavior. And indeed, over the past few days, I have been very pleasantly surprised as to how powerful the social reaction against this book-burning group has been. Indeed, today I discovered the existence of a group that arose in reaction to the book-burning group. This group also exists on Facebook. It's titled, "'Tis a Shame People Want to Burn Books." Now, I did not found this group. I did not even instigate its founding. I was not directly involved in any way. This group was founded by one Meriwether Clark from Northwestern University, whom I salute and congratulate for achieving this remarkable feat. What is even more remarkable about this group is that it has 69 members as of my last viewing, which is more than the 56 members that the book-burning group has. That is to say, this group in just a few days has been able to amass a larger social reaction against the group that advocates censorship and intolerance than the original stimulus that gave rise to the reaction. And consider that the book-burning group has been around for many months, and this group is quite new. So I am pleased to report that the free market of ideas works, and it works wonderfully at debunking falsehoods and at leading people to see the problems with censorship, the problems with intolerance, the problem with suppressing ideas, however disagreeable they may be to oneself or to one's worldview. And I believe that the battle against this particular Facebook group, against this particular cadre of fanatics, has been won. Because now enough people know about the fact that they hold these ideas, about how ludicrous these ideas are, about how evil this kind of censorship is, and the absolutely devastating consequences that it would lead to. And this is not essentially directed.
He's talking about, for people that are coming late in the video, he's talking about the religios that created a group, and they promoting deleting all, to burn all the old books of Voltaire, all the great writers that written books before that, from 1600, he says, to be deleted, all these books, in favor of their belief system, just to please their God. You see what Religio do? You see that? It's nothing to do with no Mosai or nothing. It's about some demon that controls everything taking over.
Effort. No single individual has planned it. No single individual controls it. That doesn't occur in the free market of ideas. No, many people, tens of people, perhaps hundreds of people, many more people than are members in the book burning group and many more people than are active in that.
Let's talk about copyright, people. You think like a guy like Voltaire wrote a book in 1600s, and now some motherfucker that was born yesterday make a group and decide that, you know, we're gonna burn all the books because we want so, because our religion said so. And these motherfuckers don't know nothing. They don't write no books like that. And they the only thing they know is the script. What do you think? Is religion a good thing? Hell no. Is the problem.
In that group are involved in a grassroots effort to show the world why that group is wrong and why that group's ideas are not just wrong, they don't have the dignity of being an opposing ideology. People who want to burn books, they're not just another point of view. They are uncultured, uncivilized, uneducated barbarians.
Books
and
have copyright, dude.
with a grain of learning, anybody with even the slightest bit of erudition recognizes.
They say if you burn money, it's a crime and you can go to jail because it's copyrighted. If somebody write a book and another motherfucker going to burn all the books, is a crime. He's got no right over these books. He's got no authorship or nothing. He's got no rights at all. He's a nobody to delete no books. But Religio, to their God, you see what they do? They think they have all the right to take your shit and burn.
Advocacy of book burning is a relic of a dark and savage past, and it needs to be consigned to the dustbin of history, to the dustbin of the dark and savage past. We must never allow that kind of coercion and censorship and intolerance to appear in our world. So I salute all the individuals who contributed to an effort to debunk and render impotent the ideas of this book burning group. And I hope that this effort will continue, and I hope that similar efforts will be applied to other groups of fanatics throughout the internet and throughout the rest of our society.
Right. You hear that, the people? That they deleting books, people. Yeah, these religious boys are still deleting, burning books that they didn't write. The ancestors wrote. They still burning books, people. Yeah. Look at Pope there talking about uses unity against fanaticism. Really? These guys, man, they can't make these up. Really? He is the guy to do that? A Religio? Talking about fanaticism? Wow. Amazing. Copyrighted. Al Jazeera TV. Gives me conscience of that thing. I'll probably stop here, guys, because there ain't no, you know, smart videos in this section, really. I just wanted you to see what these dudes are doing concerning your your freedom. Delete and trying to burn books, using religion to burn books of the ancestors and all that. It's all out of order. Some motherfucker, they believe, they don't even know, they don't know what they're talking about. But they think this gives them authority to burn books of other people. You know? What this dude? Why I'm starting another religion? They're not gonna show it here. It's on Facebook, and I don't do Facebook. The old zombies. Damn. What else? Anything else that we should see here? No. No. Politics, religion, and gender. It's all the same thing. It's all religion. Suicide bomber. That's all bullshit, man. Yeah, that's nothing much. You know, there's nothing out there. Conformism, yes. Fanaticism, Calico. That's the conformist.
आपके साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि आप किसी ग्रुप में बैठे हैं
God
और
damn
किसी ने वहाँ
again.
एक जोक क्रैक कर दिया और वो जोक ना तो उतना जॉली था
You know how annoying
Nah,
it
yeah,
is when
someone-
these dudes they write the video with English title, and when you open the video, motherfucker's talking. I don't know what the fuck is talking about, man. Why the hell you put in English? What did I tell you? It's the new world order. You open the damn video and motherfucker's talking about another language. Why the hell don't you put the title in your language? They always doing that, man. Especially Arabs and Indians, all these guys. They put the video, and this is in English, and god damn it, waste of time. That's it, man. I'm not gonna be playing another video because there's a bunch of zombies out there, you know. So this dude, I was gonna play him, but you know, what this dude. Is he gonna play? It's just a quick video. What is he on
Every
about?
person on the planet was raised to believe some version of the truth about God, about morality, mortality, about the purpose of life. We usually call those beliefs religion. And if over the course of living, those beliefs break down, if they prove themselves not to be true, we search for a new religion to follow. And we convert. Now that conversion can be traumatic. Not only for ourselves, our souls, but for those around us. When Christopher Columbus landed in the New World, a Catholic priest was right alongside him. From then on, priests kept coming over to this continent trying to convert the Indians, trying to get them to kiss the crucifix, to stop smoking peyote, to cover up their nakedness. The Indians responded with great enthusiasm. They maimed, tortured, and burned the priests, and then offered the bodies up to their own gods. Any convert, whether he goes from communist to capitalist or from 6 packs a day to smoke-free, ends up condemning his former practices. Because those beliefs didn't work for him, they can't work for anybody. His vision becomes narrow, blinded by the light. Whether he's transformed into a Hindu or joins AA, he becomes a fanatic, if you ask me. It's the fanatics who fuck up the world. It's the fanatics who think they got...
people, before this guy is talking down and you're not getting something, you know? If somebody found out that they've been deceived by a religion, why the hell you're going to find another religion? Don't you know all of them are the same? Or you didn't know that yet? You need to go to a couple of them before you get it. Then you're still not awake. You're still a religio. Because if you're not a religio, there's no way you're gonna walk going back to find another religion and doing all that crap. Which means you're just in prostitution from religion to religion. But you don't know yourself. That's what's up.
A God on their side. The rest of us, we don't need divine light. In the darker night, all we want is enough light so that we don't stub our toe on the way to the toilet.
They don't need too much light. And they juiced. A lot of them. That's all, man. Love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.